for something brave, but I'll never change if I lie here and wait. I keep screaming out that I'm made for something more, but I need to stop and get my feet on the floor. What am I waiting for? I can't say it. What am I waiting for? The answer is no.
You are tuned in to Will the Thrill. Now, here's your host, Will the Thrill.
I'm Will the Thrill, and today we're going to do my 2018 NFL mock draft picks 1 through 10. So let's go ahead and send it to the commissioner at the podium.
Good evening, and welcome to the NFL Draft. Well, it sounds like you're ready. Are you ready? The NFL Draft officially open.
With the first pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns will select quarterback Sam Darnold. I know in the offseason they went and they traded for Tyrod Taylor, but I feel like that's a perfect situation for Sam Darnold to enter. He doesn't have to start right away. There's no pressure for him to be the day one starter, but it does put good pressure on Tyrod Taylor. There's a rookie first pick overall coming in right behind him. It gives him that pressure to play better. Overall, it really could be a good pick for Cleveland, more than just getting a quarterback for the future. It could affect Tyrod, like I said, and have him play better. And overall, I think this is the perfect pick for the Cleveland Browns. With the second pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Giants will select Quentin Nelson. I know everybody wants them to take a quarterback. Everyone thinks they're going to move on from Eli. They made it very clear that they want to win now with Eli, so I feel like they're going to build the team around him at least for another year or two while he's still the quarterback. They went and got Nate Soldier. They signed him in free agency. I feel like they're going to keep building their offensive line because they really didn't have a good one last year. They might get a quarterback eventually in the draft, but with their first pick at number 2, I think it's too high for them to go ahead and get a quarterback. With the third pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New York Jets will select quarterback Josh Allen. They moved up from 6 to 3 for a reason. They felt like the guy they wanted would not be available 3 picks later, so they did the right thing and they moved up and they got the guy they wanted. Again, like Sam Darnold, there's not going to be the pressure for him to start day one. He's got McCown and Bridgewater, but this gives the guy the Jets want for their future, and it'll be a good pick. With the number 4 pick, I've got the Browns trading with the Patriots for the 23rd and 31st overall, and the Patriots will move up to the number 4th pick, and they will draft quarterback Josh Rosen. Yes, they finally take the replacement for Tom Brady. This is one of the best quarterbacks that scouts are saying in the draft. I feel like this could be the guy to be the perfect replacement. They could plug him in like Jimmy G was for a couple years. He doesn't have to start right away. Brady's got at least 2 more years of being the starter that he is, and I feel like this is the perfect time with the depth at quarterback in the draft to move up and go get him. With the 5th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos will select running back Saquon Barkley. Yes, the most valuable player in a lot of scouts' eyes is finally going off the board. I know everyone has him either going 1 or 2, but in my opinion, you need to pick a player that you can build a championship team around. Denver has a quarterback. They have Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas. They just released C.J. Anderson. Saquon Barkley could be a guy to put their offense over the edge. I don't feel like he should go 1 or 2 to Cleveland or New York. This is a good fit for him at number 5 to Denver. With the 6th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts will select defensive end Bradley Chubb. Arguably the best defensive player in the draft is going to go to number 6, Indianapolis Colts. The Colts do not have a very good defense. They don't really have a star player, especially Vontae Davis signing with Buffalo in the offseason. They don't really have anybody, and I feel like they really need to build a defense. They have a solid offense, potentially Andrew Luck coming back, a decent receiving core. I feel like they need to build on the other side of the ball. With the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will select defensive back Minkah Fitzpatrick. The Buccaneers really don't have any good defensive backs, and the ones they do have, none of them are very tall. They don't have very height, and they face a lot of big receivers in the NFC South. Julio Jones, Mike Evans. They need bigger corners and bigger defensive backs to compete with those guys. And Minkah Fitzpatrick is a very aggressive, hard-hitting, either safety or corner, however you want to play them. This is a great pick for Tampa Bay. With the 8th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears will select defensive back Denzel Ward. This will be a great addition to the Chicago Bears defense. They don't really have a strong secondary, and I feel like Denzel Ward has that presence. Even though he'd be a rookie, he has the presence to enter their backfield and automatically be a force to reckon with. Look at that hit right there. That is a huge hit. And the Chicago Bears used to be known for their hard-hitting defenses, and I feel like Denzel Ward could really bring that back to Chicago. Overall, there might be other holes that Chicago may have to fill, but I mean, God, look at that hit. They could really use that on their defense, and it'd be a great pick. With the 9th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers will select linebacker Tremaine Edmunds, arguably the best linebacker in the draft coming out of Virginia Tech. This would be a great addition to San Francisco. They don't really have a strong defense right now. They need to build a team around Jimmy G, their young quarterback, their future, their franchise. Tremaine Edwards could be the perfect piece. To me, the linebacker is the quarterback of the defense, and I feel like this guy could be the perfect, quote, quarterback for your defense and really set the tone. He's a hard hitter. He's a very aggressive ball hawk. This would be a great pick. With the 10th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders will select linebacker Roquan Smith. My opinion, this guy probably is the best linebacker in the draft coming out of Georgia. If you plug him in with Khalil Mack, Bruce Irvin, and then you add Roquan Smith, man, that possibly could be the best trio of linebackers. Look at that hit there. He gets to the quarterback, is very fast. He's a big hitter. This dude, like I said, you put him next to Khalil Mack, you're going to have to double team one of those guys, and that gives one of those guys a free shot at your quarterback, which is not a good thing.